Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Hello, J Ram. Hello, Fly Gal. Hello, Philomena. How are we tonight? How's everybody doing? What's everybody up to tonight? You having a good night? We'll wait for some people to come in the room and then we'll start. All right. Where is Leon? Who the fuck is Leon? Hey. I'm looking for Sydney, bitch. Does anybody know where Sydney is? I gotta find Sydney. Why the fuck is this thing so itchy? God damn! Can you find my fucking knife already? I gotta kill a bitch tonight. Welcome in, everybody. I can't see out of this fucking thing. I told you to fix the eye holes, Jared. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in. All sides. Whatever the fuck. Here we go. Fuck. I don't even have a nose. My fucking nose is itchy. Here we go. Aries. Whatever. If I could call it whatever the fuck, I would have. But I'd probably get banned. But really, I can't see out of this fucking thing to save my life. Fuck are you? Here we go. How the fuck did they run in this thing? Oh, I can barely breathe. All right. You can really smell your breath with this fucking mask, I'll tell you that. With this big old fucking oblong mouth, it just shoots back down your fucking throat. Aries, whatever the fuck comes out. Aries. I can't fucking see the cards. That's bullshit. You ain't getting no fucking love. You don't fucking love nobody. You're all about your fucking self right now, Aries. That's fucking lying. You lying fucking bitch. Here we go. Oh, fucking did a backflip. Oh, you hung up on your own love. Loving your own shit, Aries. Oh, yeah. Stab, bitch. Here we go. Let's go. What the fuck? Oh, you want to have fun, but you're afraid of it. Why the fuck are you afraid of it? You act like somebody's coming after you with a fucking knife. Let's go. Oh, you're trying to pretend like you're not afraid. Okay. You lying. Oh, you're tired. Well, get the fuck out of bed, Aries. Okay. What the fuck? You might have a Cancer sign that wants your attention. Water sign. They just want to fuck around. They don't want love. Oh my God, my fucking cheeks are sweating. They don't want love. They don't give a fuck about you. They really don't care about you. They want you to think that you're their strength, when really they'll ghost you. That ghost face will slice your ass like a piece of fucking bologna. All right, here we go. Oh, the 10 of Wands. What the fuck? I can't see. The 2 of Wands. I almost fell out of my chair. What the fuck, Aries? That's the 2 of Wands, not the 10 of Wands. At least they're jumping out of the fucking At least they're jumping in my face so I can fucking see them a little bit. Two of Cups reversed. Aries. Nobody loves you. I'm sorry. Hasn't been much change. The Tower is reversed. I feel like emotionally, you're like, fuck that. Mentally, you're like, I don't want to move towards that bullshit. What else is here? The Star. Maybe I can manifest a fucking different reality or fucking shoot to outer space or some bullshit. Man, I'm fucking horny. I bet you are, bitch. Here we go. The Four of Wands. I just want to fucking celebrate. Take me out of my fucking cage. Why don't you just say, take me out of my fucking misery? I can help you with that, Aries. I can really help you with that. Here we go. Am I going too much into character for you? Do you not like it? Well, then go the fuck to sleep. And when you wake up and I'm in your face like this, bitch, you might shit your pants. All right. Oh, it jumped over my left hand again. Nine of Wands. Why the fuck do I watch this guy? Because he's a good-ass Leo. He's creepy as fuck, though. And here's the Magician. What's the Magician about? The Eight of Wands in reverse. But then you've got Judgment in reverse. You're confused as shit when it comes to relationships. You've got me fucking confused. I just want to slash you. God damn it. Here we go. The Chariot. And the Hermit. Does anybody know what the fuck that means? Because I don't fucking remember. Here we go. Oh, you're all about your stability. You ain't been going out the house. You ain't been spending your money. But now you want to talk to people. What the fuck is really going on? Oh, the Moon, you know what the fuck you're doing. Oh, you got the Empress in reverse. Oh, there you are. Finally, your fiery ass came out. You're trying to pretend like shit doesn't stress you out. Or the decisions of the past haven't upset you. I got your fucking ticket, Aries. Here we go. You like to jump over the left hand tonight. Seven of Pentacles, you're really not trying to look into the dirt pot of the past. You're like, fuck that. I gotta trust something fucking new. I gotta resurrect myself from the dead. I'm gonna work like a boss. I'm not gonna get stuck in nostalgia playing with bullshit that makes me feel like it's an imagination. But then yet, when it comes to fighting for love, I'm just gonna pretend like everything's out to fucking get me. Bitch, I'm coming to get you. Nobody else is coming to get you. I'm coming to slash you. Alright, I think we've had enough of the mask. I can't fucking breathe. I can't. Oh my god, holy shit. Oh. It's too fucking hot in here. Oh, this fucking thing's so itchy. Why the fuck is this mask so itchy? Oh. Welcome to the Lion's Den. All right. Now that Aries thinks I hate them as the zodiac sign, we can start. Why the fuck did these things? How the fuck did I do that? I had these in backwards. No fucking. My ears were hurting. My face was fucking itching. What the fuck? Here we go. All right, welcome in everybody. Whew. I feel like I just had sex. I'm sweating all over my body. That fucking thing eats you. You don't need a fucking blanket. Invest in one of those fucking masks. I'm out of breath like I just fucking humped like for an hour. How that was 8 fucking minutes? Felt like an eternity. Oh my god, I'm done. I'm so done. All right, welcome in to the channel. I'm not fucking playing. I'm hot. Like I'm fucking sweating. Woo. God damn. Turn that shit off. Here we go. All right. Did that resonate for you, Aries? What the fuck? I probably said some fucked up shit to Aries. Aries will give you a little side message. Just a little one. Whatever for Aries. Show me whatever. Here we go. All right. There's an Aries out there. It's telling me that there could be an Aries out there that's thinking about trying to actually start investing in a love situation. It looks like there's an Aries that recognized there was a lot of hurt or time alone. Now,
Their emotions are kind of, I'm going to say, on the move. Some of you as well, I feel like it's manifesting, whether you're recognizing it or not. It's already started to happen. And I feel like you're going to move towards this, Aries. Why? Probably because you didn't move towards it recently or in the past. I feel like in the past, when you did move to it, it felt like it wasn't true love. It felt like a fling or a sexual desire. Straight up.
Felt more like a good fucking time.
Yep. Leave it to Aries to do that. We'll leave it to you, Aries. We will leave it to you. All right. I really can't. I'm really out of breath. God damn. Oh, my Lord. Here we go. Oh. I swear to God, if this fucking video gets the most likes, the most views with that fucking Farmer John thumbnail, I'm going to be mad as fuck at the audience and all the old school people, the new school people, the fucking people from the, in the middle, whatever. I'll be like, for fucking real, that video gets to be at the top. For like, come on now, don't do me like that. Here we go. Back to Aries. Whatever for you, Aries, whatever. Why is the Hangman in reverse for Aries? I feel like you're tired of being out of social events. This is making me feel like you're going to start emotionally opening up this year, because every time it didn't work in the past, or you felt like you needed to walk away from it, now you're back at it. Aries is fucking back at it. And I never really signify that charming looking some bitch as an Aries, but now that's Aries with his girlfriend with the boy cut bangs. All right. Whatever the fuck that's about. Here we go. King of Wands, the full reversed. A little bit nervous to open your heart, it tells me. Whether you're a female or a male, you will be a little bit nervous or on guard to open up your heart. Is what I'm seeing. But I do feel like you're going to fucking do it. Here we go. Oh, my God. All right, guys. I got to take the fucking jacket off. I'm going to fucking die in here. Wow. God damn. Whew. Jacket off. Yeah, that was just too much heat. Anything else for Aries before we switch up to Taurus? Anything else for Aries before we switch up to Taurus? You keep getting that fuck. No, I thought it was the 10 of ones. It was the 2 ones. I couldn't fucking see in the mask. But you keep jumping over my left hand. Okay. So it's giving me the same messages. It's giving me the exact same bullshit energy where it's like it's telling me you want to start manifesting or believing that it's worth getting that excitement in your life, that desire, that love desire. I just shuffle these bitches and you got the same energy on the table. 10 of Wands now, 3 of Cups reversed, not getting what you want, knowing you've kind of been, I don't want to say put out, but you've probably backed off the scene with this shit. The full reverse, the Hangman, kind of like over the fact that you haven't been doing anything. I think this year you're gonna start getting like introductions or introducing yourself in situations, get comfortable with certain people. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with you stepped out of it for a while. I get this energy where I stepped out of it and now I gotta go back to the work. I gotta get back on the fucking bike because I can't feel like this anymore. This is how your reading started. I don't even remember if I was slash face when it started like this. So Aries, I feel like you're gonna work at coming out of the dumps. I don't feel like money was an issue. I feel like what happened is Aries may have focused on their health for a little while, stayed single for a little bit, and now they're ready to break out of that fucking cage. 3 of Wands, now they're ready to put that motherfucking work and effort into it. That's what I see for Aries. Now, Aries, you're probably going to get the most comical reading. I was going to wear that mask for other signs, but it made me feel like I literally was going to suffocate after like 7 minutes. So I don't fucking think I'm putting that thing back on. Anyways, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing, Fancy? How you doing, Jill? How you doing, Casey? What's up, Jack? How you doing, Wendy? Hello, everybody. Please remember to hit that like button on your way in. We are up and on Taurus. We are up and on Taurus. Whatever comes out for Taurus. Whatever comes out for Taurus. Y'all like the thumbnail, or was it just a little too over the fucking top? You let me know. I made that shit like weeks ago and was like, I gotta use this. I shared it with KC and she was like, don't don't use it. Don't use it. I'm like, why? I'm like, everybody talks about how fucking handsome I am. Well, look at this handsome some bitch right here. I must be a little bit crazy. I just like to have a good time. All right. Taurus. What is the deal? What is the dealio for Taurus? That fucking thing really made me itchy. God damn. Here we go. Taurus. King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Definitely. So whatever you've been aiming to work at or figuring out, some of you it's about what you want to figure out in work. Others of you it's been what you've been aiming to see change with work. I feel like it's going to start to change for you. I'm going to move this fucking light out of my face a little bit. It's blinding the shit out of me. There we go. I feel like it's going to change for you. And I feel like this is the good part about this message. It feels like if it was like really hard for you in the past, it's going to start to climb the ladder or move up for you to have it like that. Some of you, the hard work is just going to show more result. And you didn't have it that bad. While others that might have had it bad or were unsure about what they're doing with work, that's going to shift this year. Something makes me feel like that shifts for you this year. But here we go. More for Taurus, please. They didn't want to go in. Okay. Why? Show me why the Ace of Cups is here, please. Show me why that's here for the zodiac sign of Taurus. Why is that here for Taurus? Yours is acting different. Okay, so you will have, I do feel like you'll have the opportunity to be introduced or introduce yourself to a connection. This does make me feel like, this card can make me feel a lot of different things. Tonight, it makes me feel like you'll have the opportunity while you're busy with work or trying to like progress. You have this progressive energy I see. But while you're doing that, you have the opportunity of love. The question I have for you, will you nurture the love? Because it's on the opposite side of the deck. Because it tells me you're very invested in yourself and your family situation if you have kids. And so you could be trying to invest in yourself, save your money to better your own situation or figure out where you want to live or where you're going to move to. Something about I'm going to invest more into me. Some of you, it's the ones around you. The Five of Swords with the Four of Wands. This makes me think you'll question if you want to entertain a love relationship. That makes me feel like you're going to kind of be on the fence for a little while. Let's clarify that. You pulled an Aries over the left hand. Here we go. You'll speak to the emotionally. You'll want to talk to them, or somebody's going to try to emotionally come towards you. Page of Cups energy upright. The Devil reversed and the Page of Pentacles. You may try to be careful and make sure they're not an unhealthy person as you slowly progress in this relationship, is what it tells me. But the problem I'm seeing in these two cards, are you going to feel like it's what you want to nurture? Is it going to be like something you can add to the where your current life is? Like, are you going to have space for it, time for it, kind of energy? I mean, that's all up to you and what's really going on in your life. How you feel about it. Here we go. Let's go. Eight of Cups. Okay. Eight of Cups in the wheel. Some of you might just pass. Some of you, it's a pass. It's a pass. You're not getting no ass kind of energy real fast. Just not. The door's not open. Five of Cups. If it was a reconciliation, that's a definite no. For Taurus, that's a definite no. If it's a no, it's probably a no with an air sign or a fire sign for Taurus. Here we go. Let's keep going. I don't think you would trust to trust the situation, or you would think it wouldn't be built on enough. It wouldn't be sturdy. The Seven of Wands is about deception and lies. For me, motherfucker may try to shoot you too. Watch out. Guns blazing. Might put on the mask, and that bitch needs to wear the mask. The Mohawk's not doing shit for her. She needs to suffocate in the mask and maybe then try to stab you, because that's the energy that's showing up. Here we go. I probably should have put this disclaimer out in the beginning. I'm not going to murder anybody, YouTube. Don't worry about that. Here we go. The Queen of Wands. You'll be very open with your heart, probably very passionate or I feel like you'll be very instructive with your ideas or very creative. That feels like it surrounds work. But I feel like you'll be cautious about risks towards managing a love situation. I don't see you rushing towards that. I do feel like you'll have the opportunity to have that communication though. Some of you, that communication will be when the day's all done and it's nighttime. Here we go. Four of Pentacles. Oop. Why are the Four of Pentacles reversed? The Ten of Wands, Seven of Cups. Not wanting to yearn for what? Making decisions. It's things you think that won't work out, or being upset. Why is the Three here, though? Clarify the Three of Wands for Taurus, please. Some of you are either going to move to a better position or move to or get into a better career. Something about moving towards a better career. I don't feel like you're going to be on the fence about getting stuck in situations if they don't feel like you can trust them in 2025. Three of Cups reversed. You have the complete opposite energy I'm picking up on Aries, where it's like you're not going to get stuck with situations that make you feel like I've already done this. Three of Wands reversed. It didn't work. Why am I going to do it again? It's kind of how you're running on the tape. Here we go. The World reversed. Clarify the World reversed for Taurus. Why is that here? Show me why that's here for Taurus. What is Taurus aware of? You got the Two of Cups in reverse. What's next to that? You've got the Two of Cups, the Page of Wands. This makes me feel like if somebody did try to come step back to you, especially a water sign, you would not want to reconcile. The Hermit reverse might be you just being knowledgeable enough to know it's not the right decision. The Four of Cups is not wanting to bring something back that upsets you emotionally. Two of Pentacles. I have a feeling you've already come across the fact that whatever happened, I don't feel like emotionally somebody could pull their weight back towards you. I get the energy where you would not accept somebody. The Chariots. Why the fuck is everything reversed? I'm done. You won't go back to either a water sign, air sign, fire sign, is what it's telling me. It's telling me you're all set, peaches and cream, bitches, because that's how you feel about it. You know what I mean? You're like, nope, I don't want to deal with that. Could be a fire or a water sign, like I said. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Six of Cups. Three of Swords is reversed. The Eight. You're not going to work with something you've already dealt with. You're not having that. And it doesn't feel like it's... So some of you, I feel like the message is some of you are going to do different things at work, but your work's going to reflect your love life. Like, I don't feel like you're going to... Taurus feels like they just want to jump on a brand new fucking train. Like they don't want to ride on the old train. They don't want to ride on the old bus. They don't want to go down the same slide. I don't feel like Taurus is doing that. I don't feel like Taurus feels like... I almost feel like if you're a Taurus and you disagree with my reading, you're going to learn the hard way. I fucking guarantee it. I feel really spiritual around Taurus's energy right now. I feel like if you embark on a journey and you're a Taurus and you deal with somebody from the past, it's short-lived. I fucking guarantee it doesn't last more than a year. If you're lucky, you get 6 to 8 months. 6 to 8 months. I'm just going to put it out there. It's the energy I feel for Taurus. All right. We're going to move on to Gemini. Wow. Oh, that got me. I'm not going to lie. That mask got me winded. I want a cigarette, but I can barely breathe. You'd think it had like fucking nose blockers in there or something. All right. Small TV is here. Small TV. If you're here at the end, I will find your super chat that I saved somewhere in my device, and I will read your super chat to myself and answer your question. Okay? If not, I will not forget, and you will get read. Here we go. Gemini. Welcome in, Nancy, Gina, Autumn, Debbie, Pamela, Rosetta. Of course, Jill, Wendy. I wonder how many people are going to actually watch the beginning. A lot of people just skip to their sign, so they're not even going to see that. Or they're going to skip over the video because it's a guy staring at a fucking lion. Anyway, hey Rhonda. Hi Leanne. I remember when I was a young kid, I had such a crush on this fucking girl named Leanne. She's this new girl that came to the school, and she just carried herself well. Come to find out, my best friend for years had the same crush on Leanne. I think a lot of guys did. It's probably just that new energy. I can't believe I brought that up. Anywho, it was a long time ago. We're talking like 6th, 7th grade here. We're fucking babies. Here we go. Here we go. Gemini. Hey, fly gal. All right. Whatever for Gemini. You don't get whatever. You get whatever. That's what we think about you tonight. Whatever. Whatever, Gemini. Whatever. You guys know the dealio. You know the storyline. I ain't gotta spew the whole shit. Here we go. Oh, the coffee is really fucking strong tonight. There we go. Just trying to spark a little bit of fun. Here we go. I should delete this video. I'm not gonna. Knowing me, I won't. Here we go. Gemini. Whatever. Whatever you, Leon, bitch. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Here we go. Okay, Page of Swords. I hate to start like this because I don't feel like it's you. I am going to say some Geminis, a bitch tested your patience. This feels irrelevant into the past, but what I am picking up and seeing out of this card, like using my clairvoyance, what I'm picking up on that card for you is you got to watch out for somebody that comes towards you, that they're very either negative or nasty with their words towards you. I felt somebody else's energy when that card fell. I just feel like somebody's going to come at you and try to basically knock down the way you think, your thoughts, or just come at you in not such a good way. I didn't get a good energy from that. Here we go. I didn't really like it. It could be a dude. I got the boss man, whether it's a boss, whether it's a fucking man. I'm all set. I'm not going to fucking sugarcoat it. I don't give a fuck if it's somebody you work with, if it's your fucking neighbor, if it's your fucking Uncle Todd, Joey, your brother. Somebody could be, I feel like meddling energy or just energy that you don't like to have around. Watch out for that, for them trying to cripple you the way you think, or some of you, it's a matter of them wanting to almost talk to you like, it's almost like this person makes me feel like they're kind of your equal, but they try to teach you, like talk to you like you're their kid. Fuck that energy. I don't like it, but that's what I'm getting. They have a my way or the highway energy. This is what I'm getting, like a my way or the highway energy. Let's keep rolling for Gemini. That was a little too fast. I don't feel like you're going to want to listen to them. The Fool's reversed, the Two of Wands, or fight with them. Five of Wands is reversed. I don't feel like you're going to have the energy or have the desire to want to play. I almost get like you don't want to deal with this person's deception, tricks, bullshit. This bullshit. Straight up bullshit. And who doesn't want to deal with it? Is that you, Gemini? Because I feel like it's you. Some of you kind of wish they were dead to you, or they feel dead to you, or you feel like they're dead inside. I never talk to you like that, but this is what I'm getting on your energy. Here we go. Whatever comes out for Gemini. You don't trust them, or they don't trust you. I do feel like you know this person either at some point didn't trust you, or you never felt like you could trust them. And you know what you couldn't trust them with? The one thing that's not on the table: communication. Because it doesn't exist. Here we go. This person, I don't feel like you're always around them. The Five of Pentacles upright makes me feel like they're here and they're there, but they're not always around. Huh. Here we go. Some of you felt like you needed to escape this person, like it was going to be the absolute correct judgment. I do get the energy that this person could have caused a lot of emotional stress or stressed you out. I feel like when it came to feeling like secure with a person, it felt like that not only was there no communication, isn't that funny that that's the Queen of Swords? I've been just saying there's no communication and it's fucking reversed. I feel like it was never fucking communicated. That's reversed. But look at now, the look who's right beside her, the King of Swords, Libra energy. It's almost like the communication. Thank you for the super chat, Tisha Elrod. Thank you very much. I just feel like the communication never happened, and it made you feel like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, hold on. Show me something for Gemini on top of the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. Let's do this. Get the fuck out of here. This guy really. So now this person thinks that it's time. It's okay to talk, or it's okay to fucking speak to you. I don't feel like this person's coming towards you emotionally. I don't get this energy that they're trying to commit to you emotionally. I almost get the energy like they just want to see if they can do it to pull it off. Because emotionally, I don't feel like they care if you're upset. I get this. They don't care that you're upset. They don't care if they make you feel stuck. And I feel like you're like, fuck you, back off. I'm sorry, but this is the energy I'm getting. I also get the energy you don't want to have anything to do with it or fear with it. I feel like you've recognized, you know what, this person, we enjoyed that time. It was what it was. It was good for a while, but it's time that I find something else, you know, somebody else to share that happiness with, that bond, that connection with. I don't want to feel like I can't trust or insecure, or like you won't speak to me, or you speak to me in like a derogatory or a negative way, or I get derogatory, negative, or demeaning. I'm sorry for whoever this reading resonates with, but that's what you might have dealt with. Some of you, the problem was if they didn't speak like that, they didn't speak. That's the problem. And I feel like you're like, nah, screw that. Four of Wands and the Sun card. I'm out to look for things that are going to make me happy. I'm not going to chase things that made me tired or made me feel depleted or upset me. I'm also not going to allow that to be something that puts me in the fucking grave. I feel like you're like, nope, I'm cutting that out of my life. I'm done with that. That emotional baggage was too much. It's becoming part of my past. I had to make this decision. I had to recognize that I can do things on my own, or work on my own. I almost feel like you're like, I got to work on my own situations, my own troubles. I have a lot of things I want to change, or I want to see change. And ain't that something? Change. Some of you might have felt like with the Three of Pentacles reversed and the Knight of Wands that you should have ignited this option or moved away from this a lot sooner. Once you did it, you might have had that like that feeling or that epiphany or that thought one day where it's like, why the fuck did I hang in there so long? It was killing me inside. Yeah, we cared about each other, but what happened? And why did it happen the way it happened? You might have had these thoughts run through your mind. King of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. You also later, I'm going to tell you later in the year, you may get fascinated to try to open up emotionally, or it may have already started for some of you where you're starting to emotionally get attracted to somebody else. That's something interesting. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. I'm sorry, but if somebody you dealt with, and I feel like they were attached to you or in the home with you at one point, or like always sleeping over your house, vice versa, you're always over their place. You guys were like at one point like always doing shit together. Well, it slowed down. It kind of backed off. I feel like if they feel like they have competition and they try to come back, mentally I get like this person feels like they could, but you're like, I'm not coming back to you. I feel weird about your doing this reading. It's making me a little nervous reading this. Like I'm telling you, saying too much private shit. Here we go. Maybe it's right. Maybe it's wrong. I'm not going to think about that part. I'm just feeling like I'm spilling too many fucking Skittles. Here we go. The Eight of Wands, the Page of Wands, you're not fucking having it. So if this person, I almost feel like if this person did try to rebuild with you, the Eight of Wands, you'd come off like it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Like that Eight of Wands isn't feeling like it's something you want to approach. When it comes to communication or building up towards it, I don't feel like you're for it. I feel like the Ace of Pentacles, you're working through different experiences, or I feel like emotionally you're gonna open up to recognizing I want something else, and I'm gonna trust my heart. I'm gonna trust me for a change. I'm not gonna trust you. Justice. You have the Justice card reversed. This could have been a situation where I feel like deep down in your heart, you knew it was best to not sit in it anymore or tolerate something anymore. And I feel like that Ten of Wands is you saying, I know this now. You know, we had what we had. but now I'm going to trust where I can go and what I can have. And no, I don't want to go back towards the situation, or I don't have patience for that situation. I've reconciled our differences. I've understood where we're different, and I'm moving the fuck on. And I feel like you're okay with that. That 10 of Wands, it hurt at first, but it also proved how strong you can become and that you can start over. That's what I see for Gemini. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I feel like Gemini's reading was like too long. Probably was just as, I don't know whose reading is longer than whose. I'm not really focused on it. Let's read Cancer. All right. Let's read Cancer. Cancer. Welcome in, everybody. Please remember to hit the like and subscribe to the channel if you can stand my crazy ass. Here we are. I'm not crazy. I'm actually, there's so much I could tell you about myself, but I'm like, why the fuck should I? If they haven't figured it out now, oh well. How you doing, Ernest Guzman? Welcome in. Please, not my ex-Scorpio. Cancer. Spirit, what's up? I don't know how to say your name, but your name. Igent Lives. Igent Lives. How you doing? What's up, Miss O? All right. It was a really weird shuffle, but I tried to do something different. Why not? Here we go. Cancer. Let's see what we get. Whatever for you. Whatever comes out for you. All right, that's the last one for you. What do we got for Cancer? Jeez, that was fast. That was way too fast. Okay, 9 of Wands to the 5 of Wands. So there may have been a time where things just felt like, I feel like everything felt like it was a battle. I'm sorry that you might have went through this, if this makes sense or resonates with you, but I feel like at one time everything felt like a fucking battle for you. I feel like it got to a point where you kind of had to like do your own thing, go within, focus on things that matter to you, or start learning new things. I also get like some of you, whether you decided to learn new things, you may have just chose to focus on different things or be interested in different things for a while. I feel like that was the energy you chose to play with. I feel like that was the change that made sense to you. You probably made that decision. Was it because other judgments weren't making you happy? Because that's what it's telling me. Were they upsetting you or making you feel like things aren't changing, or it's taking too long to see that change? I don't want to be stuck here. Temperance and the Hangman together is definitely knowing that I'm either over a situation or being stuck with a situation that's not showing any change, any resolution, any happiness for it. All right, here we go. So did you try to work on it and forget about it? I feel like you just said, I'm not going to put effort into it. I'm not going to, it's not going to run me down into the ground anymore kind of energy. I do feel like you did care about this, though. This makes me feel like you care about this, and it was hard as fuck. The man sitting down makes me feel like the face he's making that I can't show you clearly, he's in deep thought, makes me feel like it was hard for you to let go. Like she's looking at him like, do I really want to let go of that situation? It might have been hard to let this situation go. I feel like you did, though, because the Ace of Swords came out like, no, bitch, I did let that go. All right, here we go. Landed on my wrist. The Empress. I don't feel like you wanted the emotional baggage or stress anymore. I feel like it became too fucking heavy for you. And I feel like you identified this. Some of you, this could have been an earth sign woman or a fire sign. I'm going to tell you a fire sign male or a water sign male. Whatever. Here we go. And it's funny. Water came flying out over my left wrist. The 10 of Cups and the wheel. So there could have been something you were emotionally supportive, but you knew you had to kind of, like change the. I feel like you had to. I don't want to say change the dirty sheets, but change the page, change the chapter completely. That's what it feels like. I don't feel like you feared doing this, saying goodbye. I don't feel like you feared saying goodbye at all. I feel like it was more or less like, you know what, I had to escape that feeling. I couldn't feel like I'm being held back or like I'm not sure what's going to happen? Did it make you feel kind of like you were in a box or caved in or closed off? I feel like if it did, feel like you were like, I can't deal with this. It's not giving balance. It's not making me feel right. You come off with the energy, something's not playing fair. And you were very aware of it. So some of you might have sat back and recognized, you know what? I'm not going to let things emotionally upset me. I'm going to hold off right now towards, I feel like you hit the brakes for a while. I feel like you guys kind of decided I have to back off of love situations, or working with situations that make me feel like it's going to fall apart. King of Pentacles, I don't want to stress the outcome. I may be stressing about my health or my work situation a little bit. I'm picking up. The High Priestess, I feel like this is what you were focused on, is resurrecting your own self, your own business, or staying in charge of your own life and minding your fucking business. You have I needed to mind my fucking business energy because I got sick of everybody else's shit energy. That's what it's telling me. Six of Pentacles, upright. I think it wore you down. I mean, I feel it makes me feel like it really emotionally fucking, I'm not going to say triggered you, but upset the fuck out of you. I really feel like it upset you. This is probably going to resonate if you're been a single Cancer sign for more than a year or two. You might have had some talks and conversations or dealt with some people, but it wasn't long-lived. I don't feel like it was long-lived. And I don't feel like you were trying to focus on the scars of the past. But I feel like as you were moving out of your own past and your own bullshit and wanting to see things change, the energy that was coming around you, you still were not really confident or comfortable with. Thank you for the super chat, Miss O. Something like that. I feel like the Magician reverse, you just may not have trusted it. Or just said, no, we're not going to talk. I don't want to communicate with it. Why am I so fucking tired all the time? I just want to move out of this fucking energy. The Queen of Pentacles, I can't stress about this. Yes, I would love to see my fucking cup get filled, or I'd like to be happy. But right now, I almost feel like you felt like I've got to fight for me right now. The King of Wands is I've got to go towards something that's going to emotionally make me feel happy. How am I going to invest in happiness when I need to put the work in me emotionally? I need to make sure I'm happy. I can raise that cup for me before anybody else. Because every time I fucking deal with something, I either cut away from it or they cut away from me. It goes away. You have the Chariot reversed, and then you have the Five of Pentacles reversed. It makes you feel like you're in the coffin. I don't know why. So I feel like you were like, I got to make a decision not to let myself feel that way or emotionally be burned by this. But I did know how to cut things out of my life, or not if I didn't trust it, just to stick with the decision I made at the time. I feel like you're coming out of energy where it's like, I'm not going to be upset with what goes on. I'm just going to start putting more work and effort on the table. And I'm going to see, you might have this, I need to kind of see what happens. I might need to sprinkle that energy back around and see where I can go. And you may just have to keep believing that there's opportunity or something can shift for you. Because that Hierophant makes me feel like you never know. That could happen down the road. It could be something where it's a good relationship or a marriage. The Ten of Swords. But a lot of that has to do with you recognizing I'm not hurt of the past. And I don't need, but I want this new beginning. Emotionally, I haven't chased it. I know why you haven't chased it. As far as the tarot says, the King of Cups reversed. If you haven't chased it, it's because you've been building yourself up for you or working on yourself. And I get the energy. A lot of you probably been working very hard. Page of Pentacles. Why do I get the energy? You've been putting that work in for you. I feel like you've been doing this. And I feel like it's been a while. Page of Swords, the Moon, the Seven of Cups, the Page of Wands. You may have had some instances where you've communicated with people. I just don't feel like you stayed in touch. It makes me feel like you didn't stay in touch. The Star reversed, the Five of Cups. You have I needed to keep to myself for a while energy. You know what? Like, I don't want to deal with people. I don't know why you feel you come off that way, but that's what the reading tells me. All right. Here we go. We're going to move on in a second to Leo. How's everybody doing? If it resonated, come on now. Give me a like. Give me a heart. Give me a yes, it resonated. Maybe I'll read it. I never fucking read the comments in time. I'll try tonight. All right. Here we go. Whew. And if you didn't watch Aries, it was probably the most crazy fucking reading I've done in a while. You may want to go watch Aries. All right, Leo. I'm nervous to watch the play. No, I'm not. I'm fucking curious to see how fucking ridiculous I look. Of course, I'm curious. All right. How we doing, everybody? Aries was frightening. Welcome in, Rebecca. Hi, Samantha. Hey, Gina. I don't know if I said hi to you. All right. Leo. Whatever comes out, or just whatever. What reading would you like? Just the whatever, Leo? Or would you like the whatever comes out? Just the whatever? I think you're going to get just whatever, bitch. Talking to myself in third person. All right, you better trust that, because that's who's on the table, the High Priestess. 5 of Wands. I don't feel like you're wanting to rumble or fucking deal with anything. Leo may, for once, Leo, you may feel like I don't want any fucking drama coming towards me. You come off like, bitch, I don't want any drama coming towards me. Leo's over here like, don't make me put that fucking mask on, bitch. Here we go. Leo. Whatever. You're the whatever too. Oh my God, the same fucking cards. Oh my God, all 3 of the same cards are here. You have the energy, 2 of Wands. When it comes to decision making, I don't feel like you're going to fight. You're going to argue. You're going to want to dispute with people. I feel like you've given up on people not recognizing or understanding you or situations that are important to you. I feel like you're like, when the fuck are they going to wake up? When the fuck are they going to wake up? Reading a book might help, but it may not help you as far as you think. Sometimes you got to think out of the box. Sometimes you have to recognize how powerful your conscience can be. Sometimes you've got to play with the heat. You got to play with the cold. You've got to play with the negative. You've got to play with the fucking positive. And I feel like you know that. I feel like you're very aware of that or in tune to that right now. Here we go. Page of Cups and the Tower. Some of you may feel like emotionally a lot of things around you haven't shown enough change. Why? Let's see. Leo. Whatever. Some of you, it's making me feel like when it comes towards love situations, I'm just going to fucking flat out say it. You may feel like they're just not building or showing up at this time. You may feel like you have the wheel reversed with the Lovers upright and the 10 of Cups. Some of you, that also could mean you're ready to jump towards love, but emotionally, you're not seeing the investments or take place or be open. It's almost like you don't feel like you're in the right environment. That Wheel of Fortune makes me feel like you keep spinning the wheel on like the fucking one thing you don't want to land on. And it, like all the other opportunities don't excite you at all. What the hell? Here we go. Let's go. I don't know. So some of you are just in this. I gotta look at the world in a different manner or focus on other judgments. I want to see why you have this card here though. What's this about? I feel like anytime you felt like something wasn't justified or was just too much, or you might have given it too much attention, I feel like you're starting to learn that I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. I don't have to work with it. I don't have to put up with it. Emotionally, I don't care about it. You come off where it's like the 8 of Wands. I'm not moving towards shit that's going to make me tired or upset. Fuck that shit. That's going in the trash can. You have that. And I feel like you're stubbornly aware of this. I feel like you're more motivated about the victories you can have. Some of you may have heard of people or had health issues arrive. People around you or yourself may have had some health issues come up. I'm going to tell you within like the past probably 6 months. I'm going to say 3 to 6 months. Some of you might have gotten an argument or a dispute at work with either, I'm going to say a boss. For you to have the Ten of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Emperor upright, you may have not been able to agree with somebody in a higher position or like the way they did how they handled their role. Queen of Wands, I feel like it was stressing you out, or you were carrying a lot of the burdens of that bullshit. I feel like they weren't telling the truth about who was doing what. I think you were doing all the work. This really makes me feel like, for those cards above, like there could have been a work situation where somebody was stealing your fucking credit. Just gonna put it out there, Leo. What's going on emotionally with Leo? King of Cups. Show me. Show them. It does make me feel like you have a broad imagination on finding happiness. The only thing I feel like that you need to separate from is feeling like you're not going to. This makes me feel like you feel like it's not going to show up. The Death card reverse makes me feel like you want to transform and see something beautiful happen, but you're not sure if it's going to come towards you. I feel like that's not the way you want to think or feel right now. I feel like work is an investment. Or that's kind of you almost come off where it's like work will be my solution for a while. You know what? That'll be what I challenge or I work on. Everything else, I don't want peace. I want peace with everything else. I've already made up my mind on the situation, and I'm not going to jeopardize my thoughts or feelings towards it. I don't care right now. You have this. I don't care. I care more about stability than anything. But what's going on? You do come off telling me I might be a little bit lonely, and I might not be fucking admitting this. Leos, we tend to be stubborn. Whether you're a Leo, woman or man, we can be pretty fucking stubborn. You know, or bullheaded. Some can be extremely fucking egotistical or think their shit don't stink. I can't stand that. But when it comes to pouring faith or effort into love, I feel like you would love to put the work or effort into it, but you got to believe it's worth the challenge. Six of Pentacles, balance that out, because emotionally, I don't feel like you're moving towards this. I feel like you've been trying to take care of yourself and find happiness, and you're tired of being patient, waiting to manifest something to move towards. This is what I feel like. I don't feel like you're afraid of this. I just feel like you haven't been moving towards this. Some of you also may have had conversations with people. This could be something that comes out. I'm just going to tell you to be careful with conversations that come up with people where it's like you'll talk to them, but they're ready to talk they're ready to talk to you, but they're ready to talk to anybody else about your fucking business. Watch out for that, Leo. And then it's funny that you show up right the fuck after, because I bet you that might happen. You might have to tolerate that and just be like, well, that's people are going to be people, and just shrug this shit off and not give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a feeling if that hasn't happened recently, you may have to look out for that happening to you, Leo. I think that was long enough for Leo. Virgo. What do we got for Virgos? Right. What's going on, Bree? I can't believe I did that fucking thumbnail or the mask. I just I gotta do something different for the audience. Gotta spice it up a little bit, right? Why the fuck not? Oh my god. I just showered and my face is so fucking itchy. Here we go, Virgo. The Hermit. You came flying out first. The Wheel reversed. The Five of Swords. Being emotionally tired of being upset. I feel like you have a strong concentration of not letting things get to you right now. I do feel like you've been running with this for like a year. I get like I've needed to have this faith and this effort for like a year. When things didn't work out, when things were fucking trying to shake me, rattle me, upset me, emotionally make me want to scream or say shit back, I needed to kind of like go away from it or move it away from my energy. The Empress reversed, the Nine of Pentacles. Put the faith and effort in myself and value the changes that I can make and trust the changes I can go towards. I'm not going to go fucking do backflips for people that, that wouldn't catch me if I was going to land on my neck kind of energy. I feel like Virgo kind of identified that and made the decision. You know what, Four of Swords, I'm going to kind of be aware that if something isn't very good for me or is upsetting me, that I'm strong enough to let it go, not get stuck in this energy, not be mentally require being stuck in something that you may have had around you in the past. Virgo. The Ten of Wands, I feel like you had to let go of something. You may have had to let go of something you never really expected, or that when you let it go, it was because the truth of communication that you had to offer, they weren't doing the same thing. Why weren't they doing the same thing because of this card? And because of this, I feel like it also, some of you, it might have felt like you didn't know if they were trying to make a decision between you or somebody else. Victories. I feel like your victories started to fall in your, I feel like you had to focus more on taking care of your own life, building your own life up and not letting anything else get to you for a while. You make me feel like the Three of Cups with the King of Swords, when you identified it, you became okay with this, cutting that person off or not speaking to somebody. It feels like you were like, I may be feeling like I'm reserved or I'm not really reaching out of the cage, but at the same time, I'm not having anybody throw daggers at me anymore. I'm not worried about a situation that's going to upset me. I would love to move towards love, but at the same time, I just don't get that's been like something you've been, I don't feel like it's been something that you've been working at. I feel like you've been working on you. I get this strict. I needed to work on me more than I needed to work or worry about a love situation. And it's funny I say that and you have love, the love cup, you're dumping it out. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not bleeding that it's like the love situation isn't cutting you out or hurting you anymore. You may have dealt with a hurtful situation, but I feel like you moved past it. All right, here we go. Why is the Nine of Wands in reverse for Virgo? Some of you, it could have, I'm going to say something strange. It could have been a Scorpio and I almost said that a minute ago, so I'm going to say it. Could have been a Scorpio or a Gemini that you dealt with, Virgo, it just was upsetting. Maybe a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Look at that. And I looked at that with a Nine of Wands. You have the World card. Could have been Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Or it could have been Gemini or Scorpio. I don't know. Whatever. Here we go. Eight of Cups reversed. It could, for that matter, maybe a water sign. I don't feel like you were going to let it upset you. I feel like you felt like I can't be in that energy anymore and I'm not going to tolerate it. You come off very like, no. Emotionally, I'd rather just take a bath alone. Queen of Swords, I would like to move towards love, but at this point, where the fuck is this love situation? I don't see it coming towards me. I don't feel like it's moving towards me. I do feel like you would like to see it move towards you, but I don't feel like it's been something that's been coming towards you all that like recent. I don't feel like you stress about the outcome of it at all because you have the King of Pentacles and the Judgment reverse. I feel like you put a lot of care and work in your effort in your lifestyle right now. This is what it's telling me. The Devil reverse, because you're sick of the toxic bullshit. You're sick of the toxic bullshit, and you don't want anybody to make you feel like you have to think or feel a certain way about situations. Because you're like, no, fuck that. I'll get in my car, listen to music. I'll drive away before I work on a situation like that. Why would I want to be emotionally upset? I don't feel like you're in it for that. The Ten of Wands, emotionally, I feel like you're putting a lot of effort into recognizing, you know what? This is my turn. I'm doing things for me. And if I find that it's going to work, I'll move towards it. But I'm not worried about it either. You come off very unbothered. You have a very I like it. You have like a very unbothered energy. The only thing you could be worrying about is trying to figure out some of you could be wanting to know if the next person's going to be the best, just a more charismatic or better person than the last. Others of you, it could be like love runs through your mind, but you don't. It's not with the Six of Cups. It's not with an X. It is not with an X. But I do feel like love runs through your mind, but you don't hold back and stress about this. You may want to manifest it. Star card, Page of Swords though, with the Knight of Wands. I feel like you're iffy about how you would go approach it, or if you let it approach you right now. Some of you are like, nope. Right now, it's just about my work. You know what? I can be patient. I can wait to take these risks. You know what? I've learned my lessons. I have my truth and clarity, and I don't want to work towards a situation that's going to disrupt my stability or where I'm heading. You come off very like, I know what I want right now. I don't feel like anybody could talk you out of it. I don't feel like anybody's supposed to. I feel like when you feel like you need to go in a direction, go in that direction. I hope that makes sense to a lot of you Virgos out there. If I'm missing anything, and thank you for the super chat, Spirit 1111. I appreciate it. But if I'm missing anything, or anybody, especially a Virgo or any sign for that matter, is dealing with a toxic or an unhealthy relationship where it's very bad and you should get out of it, stop waiting. Figure something out. get out of it. If there's a situation you're in that you need to get away from because it's better for your emotional health, your mental health, or your physical health, then I want you just to recognize you deserve better. And there's no reason you have to be there. Okay? Okay, here we go. Now, I'm not saying that just happened with Virgo. I'm just saying for any zodiac sign, you know, I'd rather you have that comfort and that understanding that nobody treats you like that, and nobody should be allowed to treat you like that. All right. Nobody should have to tolerate energy like that or a person like that. Here we go. Libra. You came flying out, Libra, but we'll wait. Libra. Jeez, 9 of Pentacles. Oh, work for you. What is you're very highly invested in work. I also feel like you want change. The Death card makes me feel like you might have put a lot of investment or energy in yourself. Some of you might have had a bigger return, or you're waiting for a bigger return to show up. Whatever the fuck that's about. Here we go. The Magician. Some of you have been really putting in a lot of work and effort towards your goals, towards work or career. I also feel like something makes me feel like you need change in the love department. That Death card makes me feel like I need something to change with love. I've got the things working out with, that make me happy financially, but where's the love return? You come off where's the love return? This is what I want to boss up with, is a love return. I'm not worried about the investments anymore. I want love, damn it. That's what I'm feeling for Libra. Here we go. Show me something for Libra. The 9 of Wands and the Lovers. I feel like you know that something hasn't been around for too long, and it's time to kind of see if you can get this to start to manifest, that to start to build. Anything else for Libra? Because it hasn't been there. Some of you it hasn't been there, or it's been dead for a while. 5 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles reversed. And you definitely know this. Whatever your sex is, woman, male, you definitely know that it's almost like it's time to start over. And I feel like, I don't know if you're resisting it. I wouldn't say resisting. I get the energy you're ignoring it. I straight up get the energy somebody out there's ignoring it. It could be acting like it doesn't exist, or it's not relevant, or a big theme in my life, or I don't need it. But in the back of your mind, you know you want it. Why do I feel? I don't know. Here we go. Let's go for Libra. See what you get. The 10 of Swords, the Ace of Wands, 7 of Cups, and the Star card. You come off like I almost feel like I'm reading a secret. I'm just going to fucking flat out say it to Libra. I feel like whether you're probably older than me, you could be a woman or a man, but I'm getting the energy where you're probably trying to hold back. I feel like you're holding back from acting like you're okay emotionally, but you really want to see something build or move in that direction. I feel like you don't want to be, you come off like you don't want to be alone. Like you don't want to be alone. You want a significant other. You want someone that makes you happy, that you make happy. I feel like you try to hide that info. You almost act like you don't show it to people, kind of, is what I'm picking up on. It's fucking strange. Here we go. I mean, it's normal, but it's strange that I'm picking up you're doing that, and I'm not like sitting beside you and or like FBI in your ass, like reading your fucking lip expression, watching your fucking ear, watching your fucking eyelids shake, shit like that. It's almost as if it just feels like it hasn't been something that's been breaking. The ice has not been breaking. And I know it's been on your heart. I don't feel like you've moved towards it. I think you've moved away from a situation. Could have been an air sign or a water sign or an earth sign. Whatever sign it was, I feel like it made you focus on stability. I feel like you didn't get much communication. I do feel like you need to focus on starting to look for the opportunities that could be around you. I feel like this is what needs to happen. I feel like this is your happen moment. This is the stuff you're supposed to start working with, the 8 of Wands energy, because it could potentially bring you love, Libra. It could potentially bring you love and success or happiness. Okay? Make the decision. I'm going to tell you, it's probably worth making a decision. And all decisions start with that little bit of opening communication. Why do I feel like I don't feel like you're going to move back towards an air sign, fire sign, or earth sign. I feel like that ship has left the harbor. That ship is gone. I don't know why I feel the need to tell you that ship is not coming back. I don't feel like that's going to bring that is not happening. Why is the Nine of Swords here? 10 of Pentacles. There could have been a man that was waiting to see if a woman would make a decision or take a risk with her. I do get the energy. There's a man here that was hoping a woman. He's just sitting there waiting for her to change direction. I don't see her changing direction or playing with that feeling that he may have wanted. I feel like she's released a lot of stress. I feel like the lack of communication or emotional support put this situation to bed. And I don't mean in the bedroom. I mean put it down kind of energy. I don't feel like anybody wants to play with a judgment that was toxic or that didn't make them happy anymore. Whether it's you or it's the other person you dealt with. Hierophant. And look at this, Ace of Swords. Because somebody recognized, you know what? It's time. It's time for me to focus on things that are really going to ignite my soul, my spirit, my passion, my love, my existence. That's how it makes me feel. Like it became to a situation where I can't have this energy where I feel like I'm hanging off a fucking balcony and I don't know if I'm going to fall, if I'm going to jump. I can't be stuck in a situation that's upsetting me or not putting any effort or work into the relationship. I feel like that had to stop. The Four of Swords, there was a lot of thought. There was a lot of thought, or I feel like it was a home. I feel like it was a home where it was a matter of when it came to the emotions, there's Libra, the emotions or just the mental part of it. It became a little too unhealthy. Why is the 7 here? The Hermit, the Moon. What's going on with your happiness? The Wheel reversed. It's just telling me that you could have dealt with a situation that whoever was stressed out, they may have worked a lot. I feel like you wanted to see change or you were hoping for change. I don't feel like either person was willing to fight for the changes or do a backflip for the other person. I just feel like the ship has sailed and it's time for a new ship to arrive or for you to start getting comfortable with making, start talking a little bit more, not expecting anything from something, but then it may become something kind of energy, whatever that's about. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Who are we on? Scorpio? Scorpio. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it very much. Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? Are you for real? Hit my Dunkin' Donuts cup. 7 of Pentacles, the World, the 8 of Cups. Why? Clarify that. I could give you all. I'm just going to oh my God, it's so much. All right, so you're not going to worry about the past. That's very obvious. 6 of Cups is reversed. The 8 of Cups is upright. I also feel like the World and the 7 of Pentacles. Some of you had to resist a second chance or let go of a relationship that tried to come back around, or you might have tried to put the effort in it, but it didn't make sense or work out, whatever. 4 of Wands, the Knight of Swords, balance. Some of you also may have had to worry about health regard for a little while and work, emotionally what's going on. I feel like you've been trying to learn things. You've been separating yourself from the crowd. You've been aware that you want to focus on things that make you feel happy or grounded. You come off where it's like, I want to be happy, grounded, and I want to learn new things. And I want to do this without having to be in social environments. I want to do this on my own. 8 of Wands, the 5 of, why is that here? Why is the 8 of Wands and the 5 of Swords here? Somebody, I'm going to say it. I feel like if you may have felt bad for somebody. I get this energy where you could have felt bad for somebody that you were connected with, until you recognize, I can't feel bad for a situation emotionally. I just have to let it go. I have to start believing and manifesting and putting the work into what I want. What about me? I feel like you started to care a little bit too empathetically, and you weren't recognizing you had to cut ties or say goodbye to it. And I feel like it wasn't something that you wanted to make a harsh judgment with, but it was the right thing to do. I feel like you learned that it was like, I can't fix that situation. I can't like stay in energy or help a situation with a person when I'm really trying to focus on what I want. And that person has a lot that they need to figure out. Yeah, I got a lot I want to figure out, but their stuff's way different from mine. And it's just putting a burden in the process, whatever the fuck that's about. The Hangman, the Two of Wands, and love. Clarify it. You may have the opportunity. I feel like you could have the opportunity of starting or speaking or emotionally opening up or connecting with somebody. And I do feel like it's not going to take forever for you. I don't feel like it's going to be a long time. Something makes me feel like it's going to be, if you want to take that risk, if you want to work with it. Why do I wonder I'm so curious what's going to happen for you right now, because that Ace of Cups and the King of Wands makes me feel like the opportunity is going to show up. But what are you going to do with it? Here we go. Show me something for Scorpio. You're going to have to decide if it's worth trusting or if you want to focus on yourself. Hold on. Show me something with the High Priestess for Scorpio. What came playing out? Put a lot of patience and trust in your own energy on the decisions you make, especially towards what you want. Some of you, it's going to be making sure you stay focused on your health and your career. Some of you may try to tackle health, career, and then start to really try to weigh in or hone your intuitive nature to figure out if you should go towards this love option. Wow. 8 of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Swords reversed, Ace of Wands. Some of you, if it comes up, like somebody comes up to you and it seems too good to be true, I think you're going to recognize that for what it is. Because the 8 of Pentacles with the 10 in reverse, the 10 of Wands upright, the 8, your heart not being open to a situation, 7 of Cups, I almost feel like you're unamused. If you find out anything that you don't like about a situation or a person, I don't feel like you'll put the effort into it. 5 of Cups, I don't see you working with that. I feel like 3 of Wands, you'll really want to work towards something you feel like is the right investment towards love. If it doesn't feel like it's worth building with, or it feels like it's unhealthy or untrustworthy, I feel like you'll be fine sitting on your couch doing your own thing, kind of giving to yourself, maybe giving to yourself or trying to come up with more ideas for yourself. 8 of Swords, Queen of Swords, 9 of Cups, 3 of, because it tells me you're not afraid. It tells me that you're not afraid to be alone. Scorpio, it makes me feel like some of you have reached that pinnacle where it's like, I'm not afraid to be alone. And I know that about myself at this point. I don't feel like you care about you don't come off like you think like that's your biggest worry or fear. I feel like your biggest worry or fear when it comes to love is if it's worth giving it another shot in the future. Some of you have already had these thoughts or these emotions run through you. You have the 4 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, the Tower reversed, and the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to put a lot of work and effort into your career, in your health or family. Career, work, career. It feels like career, work, health, and family. More than a love situation. 6 of Pentacles reversed, strength. 4 of Cups. That I feel like you don't want to stress with emotionally being invested in a situation that might end up getting cut short. I feel like you're aware of this. You're too busy. You got this. I want to stay busy. I want to stay productive energy. You have a very, very, very powerful productive energy. Like, I'm not letting anything get in my way, and I've accepted this kind of energy. That's what I'm getting for you. Here we go. All right. All right. Was Aries that bad? Do you think I lost all my Aries subscribers? Sorry, Aries. I'll try to make it better next time. Here we go. I hope not. Aries is one of those signs where I do appreciate them when I have like a rough reading for them, because a lot of the women, some of the men too, but a lot of the women come forward when I read something fucking super ugly. And I hate that feeling of doing it, especially like live on the internet. But they come forward in the comments and they're like, it resonated. And I'm like, man, that was like the hardest, the worst fucking reading. Like, I just can't wait to be Next sign. Like legit. But anyways, moving on. I want to say thank you, everybody. I wondered if I should put Ghostface back on. I don't know. I'll fucking end up in the ER like fucking, I can't breathe. What happened? I put a Ghostface mask on and it choked the shit out of me. They're looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Oh, he's a pathological liar. Don't listen to that fucking guy. He doesn't know what day it is. Here we go. Almost knocked over my coffee. That would have sucked. Here you go. Sagittarius. Mental hospital. Well, thank you. Thank you. Nope. Some of you, I'm just going to tell you what the card showed me. Some of you had to make the decision to move on. Some of you, it was just from situations or people or the exchange with people. Some of you kind of had to do your own thing or play with your own energy for a while. It makes me feel like, don't make me scroll for you, Sagittarius. You son of a bitch, don't you make me scroll for you. Some of you may have had to play around with your own energy and kind of like release the energy of others. Some of you also may be trying to figure out if you should stay or go. You have this should I stay or go energy. Let's go. Five of Pentacles. Why are you upset? You could not feel like love's coming towards you or has been around for you for a little while now. Some of you may not feel like there's two issues here. You could feel like a love situation burns you and hurts you, or you could feel like it's just not something that's showing up at this time. I'm done. You have the Three of Cups reversed. Some of you, if it's not that, you're just trying to not really let the past rattle or upset you anymore. Stress about it. I feel like you had to make this decision. I feel like the Ten of Swords, all the wounds have, all the swords have already been struck in. The person's laying in a fucking, person's bloody as hell. And I feel like you've already had that. And I don't feel like it's part of life that you focus on anymore. Something about, I don't need to focus on areas that upset me. Some of you have been curious about learning more about the metaphysical or how to become more in tune with yourself, or just some of you might, I almost feel like some of you have wanted to learn more about spiritualism. Something about that card makes me feel like I want to be more spiritual, or I want to tap more into my spiritual senses, abilities, and I want to know that I'm doing it. It's how you come off towards me. Here we go. Could just be a matter of wanting to trust more. Eight of Cups. Queen of Cups reversed, the Emperor, the Queen. It also tells me that there is a situation, could have been a man, could have been a woman, because everybody's situation is different, where you might not have felt like you could tolerate that situation anymore, or the way it was making you feel. That Queen of Wands makes me feel like, with the Emperor reversed, like it was something that was really emotionally upsetting you, something that you kind of were like, just stop, enough, get away from me, kind of energy. Like I can't take your energy anymore. Some of you could have, it could have been a fire sign, Leo. It could have been a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Love is reversed. I feel like you started to want to put work or effort into building yourself up. I just get you wanted to build yourself up, but you also wanted to learn or figure something out with this card. Let's go. Five of Swords, King of Cups. Some of you learned about a situation. I don't care. So I feel like, so I'm going to say it, and I hate to say it. Some of you felt like there was a woman or a man that was fucking reckless with your heart. Some of you may have felt like there was a woman or a man that were reckless with your heart. I feel like they didn't really show you like enough truthful demeanor when it came to like loving you, emotion, like pouring their emotions into you. You could have dealt with somebody very hot and cold, I get. Hot and cold. 1 minute they're hot, 1 minute they're cold as ice. Put it on my ashtray. Knight of Swords. Did you get sick of that shit? Because I feel like you got sick of that shit. There it is, the World card. You moved on. You don't really want to invest in a situation that was causing anxiety or making you think about it too much. You were like, I can't move towards this. There's no victory here. I'm not putting a work and effort in this. They may have Either you reached out, it makes me feel like either you reached out at a point or they reached out at a point, something like that. What the hell? Somebody recognized it was a bad idea. I get like it was a bad idea. Whoa, I feel like I'm getting your energy. I feel like I'm reading somebody's shit. Like I'm fucking taking your laundry out of the goddamn washing machine. Hope you use enough detergent. Oh, you touching nobody's smelly fucking drawers. Here we go. Five of Wands. Here we go. Five of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. And Balance. What is it trying to tell me? Trying to say something. Five of Wands. Okay. It felt like a competition for some of you. But emotionally, there was no competition with love. There was competition with every fucking thing else. I think you became aware of it. And it felt like, well, there's no emotions here. I don't feel confident. I feel more stuck. I feel like I'm dealing with somebody I don't trust or communicates how they really feel about me. So somebody had to make a decision. Two of Wands. Somebody had to make a decision. King of Pentacles and not stress about the decision. That's double not stress energy. Not stress about it. I feel like they tried to sit through it and put the work in or build that scenario up. I don't feel like it was something they could stick around with or play with anymore or fight for anymore. I feel like they started to open up or recognize that it wasn't emotionally making them feel strong or happy. I feel like they were like, it's making me tired. It's making me feel sick. I feel caged. I need to make a decision and I need change. This is unhealthy and I want to build something that's not going to fall apart. I got to get out of here. You have this, I need to leave energy. It wasn't making you happy. You became aware of it. And I think you decided, you know what? I'm going to focus on the things, even if they don't come around right away, the things I can build towards that will make me happy. I don't have to look at something that keeps upsetting me over and over again. My stability, and I can manifest anything I want. I just have to kind of shoot for it. You have this, I need to shoot for it energy. For Sagittarius. Here we go. Yikes. That's good. It's not bad. It's not bad. We're already on Capricorn. This isn't going to be the longest reading. All right, here we go. I'll be right back. I've got a soda upstairs. How long? Oh, shit. It's probably frozen. I got to go get it. Hold on. Capricorn, you're next. Here we go. All right. Cappy. We're on Capricorn, right? I think it's Capricorn's turn. See if you're paying attention. Let's do this. Capricorn. One shuffle, actually, it was two. One on the table, one in the hands. I'll give you two more. Whatever comes out for Capricorn. One more shuffle for you. One more shuffle for you. I don't think you're on the bottom this time, which is nice. No, you're not. Good. Let's see what you get. Capricorn. So Capricorn has a very, very... I almost feel like Capricorn's like, you can't get to me. You have this, you can't fuck with me energy right now. I just don't feel like you're letting things emotionally upset you. Especially if you've already put time and effort into it. You start off with the Page of Cups reversed, the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Wands reversed, the Seven of Pentacles. The things that had hurt you of the past, they fucking don't hurt you anymore. You've said, nope, I'm done with that shit. You better come to me with like a fucking really old bottle of wine and the right outcome or judgment. I don't think you would put any work towards a love situation if you didn't feel like it was really going to go somewhere. If it wasn't going to be like the last chapter in the book. I just feel like you're really all about manifesting your dreams, your desires. You don't want to be mistreated or lied to. Your stability is very important to you. I feel like you know this at this time. Emotionally, what's going on? 8 of Cups, 7 of Cups. Ooh. I feel like you would love to see a love situation show up or blossom for you. I just don't feel like it's been something that's curved the appetite or shown any, hasn't really built. I just kind of remind me of Aries. Maybe you just haven't been taking the risks or communicating about your feelings with anybody at this time, because that's what I feel like it could be. I don't feel like you're wanting to do backflips or move towards something that you're unsure of if you can trust it, or you feel blindfolded about what to trust or how it's going to make you feel, if it's going to work or if it's not. The 4 of Swords makes me feel like you're not trying to pour your thoughts or your emotions into this, and you're very, you know that. I feel like you're more focused on creating a happy outcome for your own life right now. If something's not meant to work out, I'm not going to worry about the sacrifice or the changes of what's in front of me. I'm not going to, why is the Hangman here? Because I've been stuck in the past or been upset, and I'm not going to build myself up to get hurt again. You come off very like, nope energy. Show me something else, please, for Capricorn. It does say you would like to see love start to move in your direction. So some of you would like to see something, shift or change. Also could mean, let's see. No, I'm going to say it's not happening right now. Some of you, I'm going to stick with what I was saying. Some of you, I feel like you would like to see it happen, but it's not showing up yet. I don't feel like it's a big stress for you. The King of Wands and the Death, the Queen of Swords. You could have felt like you had somebody that you could have had something with, but you didn't trust them. Somebody didn't trust somebody. Whether you didn't trust them, they didn't trust you. Somebody definitely didn't trust somebody when it came to the lines of communication, or like where it would head. Like emotionally, would I be talking to my girlfriend, my boyfriend about the situation and how fucked up it is, kind of energy. 8 of Cups, would I be releasing it? Would I be letting it go? It's in reverse. I don't feel like you're stuck on this at all, though. I don't know. The Empress, the World, I feel like you've moved away from situations that made you feel like it was too much of a fucking cliffhanger. You know what? The 5 of Cups and the Ace of Wands, the 9 of Wands, you may be struggling to want to open up your heart or start displaying that communication, or that you're attracted to somebody. I feel like you've held off. I don't feel like you have any anxiety or fear over it. I feel like you're just like, I don't want it to come at me and it just be like a puddle of shit. 4 of Cups, Temperance, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, 3 of Swords, cause me anxiety or fear. The Hierophant, 5 of Cups, come into my life just to disrupt my life and walk out of my life. I feel like you have this, I want to be a boss, whether I'm a woman or a man, and that's the decision I'm going to make. You know what I mean? I don't see you putting a strong investment in anything unless you really feel like it's gonna last. That's the 4 of Wands, like celebration, like marriage. I feel like you're like, no, it's got to be legit, everything I want. Some of you may have had communications with people, but it didn't really make you weren't like in love with the conversations. Is what it's telling me. You have the 10 of Wands. Something ended. You might have dropped something to start picking up somewhere else. You may have been curious. I get this. I was curious about where this conversation was going to go or what we would connect with or talk about, but it didn't stick around, or I didn't stick around energy. It didn't stay around. I didn't get stuck in this. 7 of Wands. I almost get the energy where you're like, I don't even want to play with it, or it doesn't excite me. I'm getting somebody could have got sick of fighting with somebody, like a mother. You could have had issues with like a mother or a sister. Somebody may have had issues with either. I feel like it's another female, and it could have been a mom or a sister. I'm done. It's not all of you that's going to make sense, but some of you could have had an issue, or there's just an issue I'm seeing there. Here we go. 8 of Cups, the Empress. 2 women. So there could have been 2 women that just couldn't see eye to eye or get things, they don't like talking to each other, or they're different. Might not have spoken to each other for a while, I'm getting. might have both focused on career or they're trying to be their own success, not wanting to move towards each other or trusted wanting to work with each other. I feel like they didn't bring each other happiness or they felt like neither person was changing. It's probably why there was no communication or why you decided not to communicate with the other person. Somebody also may have felt like somebody was emotionally damaging the hangman and it wasn't an energy that they wanted to play with or work towards. They were more or less looking at it like, nope, they haven't changed. I'm aware they haven't changed. If they had balanced out, maybe then we would speak, but we're not speaking because I don't feel like they've changed. They haven't shown me a difference. So why am I going to let it mentally frustrate me? I'm not going to. I'm going to trust, put in work and effort to where I'm at right now. You're all about your work and you're very ethical right now, or your ethics are powerful, you know, and you're not going to let anybody fuck with you, tamper with you, lie to you, or try to throw shit under the rug or pretend. You're not going to be manipulated by somebody, whether it's a sibling love or relationship love. Because if you want to invest in something, it's going to have to show you that it really wants you. And you're going to have to really trust it. Because if you don't, I feel like you're like, nope, I'm not moving towards that. 8 of Wands, I do get the energy if you do move towards somebody. Could be a fire or a water sign. In the future, I feel like if you're to move towards somebody, it definitely could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for the zodiac sign of Capricorn. If you dealt with another earth sign, let's see what it says. Because you have the Hermit in reverse. If you dealt with another earth sign, there might have been arguments where you might not have been able to see eye to eye. You might have wanted to establish putting more work and effort in it, or they did. I'm going to tell you, psychically, I feel like it wasn't going to happen. 8 of Swords reversed, the 5 of Cups reversed, truth and clarity about what? 9 of Wands, thinking it was unhealthy, an unhealthy love match. Or it wasn't matching up. It just felt like it was, designed to end. You know what I mean? And not the best healthy relationship. It almost makes me feel like it made you feel like it was just something that wasn't going to stick around. 2 of Swords, 3 of Cups, the past. You have a very, very, it's got to come at me and not give me any fear, any anxiety. It's got to make me happy. It's got to show me that it really cares about me to have a victory. Because if it shows me the 3 of Swords energy in reverse or reminds me of the past, I will not give it the time or energy to communicate with it. And I'm not afraid to understand the 10 of Wands energy, that it's not for me, 5 of Pentacles, or that it's got to be left behind. Some of you, the message too is don't have to worry about where you are now or rushing into finding your happiness. I feel like when it's time, it's going to find you. Something about when it's time, it'll find you. Just put the work and effort into you and just be open-minded about somebody wanting to take care of you the way you'd want to take care of them and respecting everything you have to offer, just like you want to respect everything they have to offer. And I feel like the more you stay humble and open to that, the better you have that wheel to spin in your favor. The more likely those options are going to show up for you. That's what I have for Capricorn. Here we go. I'm going to turn that off again. How we doing, everybody? How are you doing? I didn't freeze the soda, by the way. Almost did. I'm pretty much out of coffee. Aquarius. The thumbnail gets me. I can't believe I did that. I thought it was a good one. I thought I looked pretty damn hot. Just kidding. Here we go. Ooh. 8 of Swords for Aquarius. That's interesting. Somebody could feel like they need to let somebody out of their energy. So I got 2 stories here. Somebody could feel like, so if somebody's in a relationship, they could feel nervous that Aquarius doesn't feel like they're doing enough or like they make Aquarius happy. That could be the feeling of somebody else. While another storyline I'm seeing, the 8 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, it almost looks like if you're the Aquarius, you could feel like you've had enough of a situation that I'm going to tell you the truth. I feel like you're tired of carrying a situation. You may feel like you're tired of carrying a situation for Aquarius, and you're trying to trust, recognizing, you know what, 4 of Swords, I can't be mentally stressed out about this. You might have to start with communication. Or letting somebody know they've got to put a little bit more work and effort in. But I feel like the key here is communication. I feel like communication is key. And you're an air sign. That should not be hard for you. Another thing I could see is it tells me a lot of you Aquariuses, this could be for the next 3 weeks, 3 months. I hope it's not the next 3 years, but you're going to put a lot of work and effort into your career or into your work. You're going to stay very into your work. Don't let it get to you to the fact to where it messes with your health at all, though, because that is in reverse. You have the 4 Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be very invested in career matters. So who came flying out? Page of Pentacles is reversed. Okay, so some of you may have felt like a work situation. You weren't sure if you knew if you were coming or going. You're trying to be patient with it. But this makes me feel like you didn't know if things were being said behind your back or you could trust a situation. What the fuck? The Page of Cups, the Emperor. You may have felt like there were things being said behind your back or people talking shit. Kind of entered the Emperor. I don't know what that's all about. Let's clarify the Emperor. Could have been feeling like you could have felt like people were saying things or that people thought that you were trying to get with a dude at work. Somebody may have tried to make it sound like you were trying to get in with a guy at work or that they thought that's how you were going to like climb the ladder. That's just fucking weird. Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. Somebody, I feel like you might have had women gossiping about you at work. I'm over this. I can't release these women telling lies, faking judgments, saying you're in love with somebody, that it's work related or about stability, or you know what? They could have also felt like you work more than they do, or you get to work more than they do, or something. But they were off about something, or they didn't like something. Somebody didn't like something, is what it's showing me. Here we go. What's the change about? The change is with the 4 of Cups. I feel like the change has to go towards emotions and the lack of putting effort into moving towards building something of happiness, something that could show up. I'm done. The happiness card's in reverse. That means usually you're finding happiness. I feel like you kind of put a hold to it, a stop on it. Emotionally, you may need to recognize it's time to put the work and effort into being happy again. It tells me you're not taking risks. The Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the Hierophant, the Chariot. Clarify this. I feel like you focus too much on career versus on manifesting something that you want to see take. It's telling me you're all about your career. You're about your career more than your love right now. For some of you, you're probably, this is probably going to make sense if you've been by yourself for a hot minute. I mean, single, like not really with somebody for like years at a time for a while. Death and the Hangman. I don't feel like it's made you feel happy. I feel like you want to find that emotional happiness, but you're not opening up with communication. I feel like it's time to start trying to open up and strengthen that about yourself. Open your heart up to the possibilities. I feel like this is what's good and healthy for Aquarius right now. Anything else? Ace of Pentacles. Maybe it'll give you everything you want. Maybe you'll get the money. Maybe things will become easier. Maybe the person will work with you. Maybe it'll be about you recognizing I can have both. I can have a happy heart. I can have the finances. I can have it all. Because I feel like that's what's missing. Having it all. Strange. You're supposed to have both of them. And I don't feel like with that 3 of Cups you're getting it, but I feel like that what you need to get is making a decision and not worrying about what's going to happen or how it's going to happen. Worrying about if it's going to be unhealthy or if it's going to last or if it's not going to last. I feel like you're not supposed to miss the opportunity here. 7 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, the Moon is reversed, 9 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands reversed, 3. It's just making me feel like, it's telling me you're not hung up in the past, but at the same time, I don't feel any effort towards the future. I don't. 3 of Wands, the Hermit, and the 5 of Swords. It's almost like you've become complacent with life and you haven't chose to move towards love. That's going to be very direct and very like, I'm sorry, but this is what I'm getting. And that's what I'm getting. Some of you have decided where it's like, I almost feel like if at a time it did get you mentally or emotionally upset, you've even let go of that feeling. I don't feel bothered by it right now, like at all. So that makes me feel like, are you there? All right. Anyways, here we go. Anyways. Was that, oh, you mean fastest reading in general? Maybe. thought you meant like I was being too short with Aquarius. Like I didn't give him a long enough reading. Here we go. Now ask Small TV if she's still up in here. I used to hear Small TV because you'll be getting a reading when we're done if you're still here. Let's go. All right. Let's go. Pisces. I'm going to give it to you. Okay. Show me something for Pisces. I feel like some of you guys had to resist letting things get to you or upset you. Some of you may have felt like I'm going to tell you two things. Either a man, could have been a man, a woman was getting on your nerves, Pisces, or a boss, man, woman, or a boss. Some of you could have felt like it all fucking 1, 2, 3'd itself. Here we go. Queen of Swords in the world. I feel like you accepted I feel like you wanted to communicate or open up to this person, but you might have had to accept the loss. Something about I wanted to communicate, I wanted to open up to them, but emotionally I recognized it's not worth the battle. You know what? It's kind of like, why am I going to get stuck with something that resisted me? I almost feel like emotionally you had an emotion. I'm getting this. I feel like you might have had an emotional connection with somebody, but it wasn't, the physical part wasn't strong enough is what it makes me feel like. Whether you said goodbye, they said goodbye. I'm not going to say who said goodbye, but I feel like it carried you in a new direction. I feel like you started to really focus on other things. Why is the star card here in reverse? Okay, you might have seen 10 of Swords, 8 of Cups, that it was time to release this. Because emotionally, I don't think it was showing you any work that was making you feel happy. I'm done. Happy cards reversed. I don't feel like it was making you feel anything that was relevant to your happiness. I feel like it made you establish a connection more to yourself or wanting to prioritize better for you is what I'm feeling, because that wasn't making you happy. So why were you going to water something that's not helping you or making you fucking second guess every fucking couple days, couple weeks, fucking every time the person. So were they coming around when they fucking wanted to? And they thought that was acceptable? Because I feel like you were like, no, bitch, it's not acceptable. Oh, you were like, nah, it's too unhealthy for me. You might have made the effort or had the realization, this is too unhealthy. This is too damn unhealthy. You also may have wondered, what are they doing? What are you doing? Wanting to be in those bushes, knowing what the fuck's going on. Are you giving that cup to somebody else? I feel like you were wanting to know. I feel like that kept you in the dark or made you feel like you weren't included. It could have been a water sign, earth sign, air sign, fire sign. Could have been any fucking sign at this point. Here we go. So I feel like whatever you struggled with, you accepted. This 9 of Wands to the Ace of Swords, whatever you struggled with a situation, earth, air, fire sign, most likely, whatever, it could have been water, but whatever sign it was for you, Pisces, I feel like you started to dance with your own faith or start to trust yourself in the situation. What just flipped out? 6 of Pentacles, because you didn't want to feel uncomfortable anymore or uneasy. I feel like you started to say, I got to manifest or focus on the abilities or the here and now that I'm in charge of. I feel like you started to say, I need to start taking charge of my shit more than worrying about somebody else's bullshit. I really feel like you became open and aware to this. I feel like you know that. Show me something else for Pisces. I'm done. So it wasn't fighting for you or showing balance. You became open and aware to it, but I feel like you also became open and aware to yourself. I like that. This makes me feel like I feel like you're probably gonna spiritually get a blessing in the future, and I guarantee you it'll either happen to do with either finance or loving somebody in the future. It'll be finance or a love situation. Why is the 6 of Pentacles flipping out like that? Why is that here? Some of you may have somebody trying to knock back in or walk back in, put the work and effort in it. I don't feel like you pay much attention to it, stress about it, or emotionally invest. No. 6 of Wands reversed, the Empress and the 4 of Cups. I don't feel like you worry about somebody coming back. So it's almost like a relationship that hurt you, made you so spiritually connected and strong to yourself. You know how to trust yourself to where if this person comes back on, you're like, say la vie, bitch. I'm happy on my own. I'm putting the work and effort on me. And the next best offer to come towards me, the real connection, the real thing that's going to make me happy, not make me feel down in the dumps when it comes to love situations. You're like, no, I don't want that. Stay back. I need to play with something that's going to make me happy and that makes me feel like I achieved my goals. It's got to communicate correctly. You may have to wait before you see this work out. King of Swords, Four of Swords, Page of Swords. If somebody comes back around, I don't feel like, especially an air, earth, or fire sign, I don't feel like you're supposed to speak to them. I really don't feel like you're supposed to speak with them or work on that. I feel like emotionally you know better, and why hurt your heart? Why hurt yourself all over again, Pisces? I feel like that's not the right way, the right direction. Something may have caused you anxiety or fear. I just feel like it was not knowing until you knew you could trust letting go of a situation. And I feel like you did. That moon and that high priestess makes me feel like you said goodbye. You said goodbye to the situation. I'm not going to be hurt. I'm not going to be upset anymore. And I don't know if you're telling me the truth. Seven of Swords. So I'm going after change. Change is the better outcome for me. And I feel like some of you also were wondering if they were communicating with somebody they had been with or just started communicating with somebody new that you didn't know about. That could have ran through your mind for a while. I don't think you chase that worry, that feeling anymore. I don't see you doing that. I feel like you're more trying to figure out just how to focus on life right now and learning things and committing to being more connected to your inner self. This makes me feel like learning things and committing to your inner self and putting the work and effort towards that than worrying about a love situation or feeling like you don't know if the love situation is going to pull you back over the banister or push you off the banister. And I feel like because of that situation, you might have had to make a hard judgment or a hard call on saying no or just not being available for somebody. I do feel like you just were like, I don't trust it. I don't know if it's worth it. And I'm just gonna change the page. I need to address this and move on. And I think you did this. I think you really already did this. You may also be very, very focused on your career path for a while, is what it makes me feel like. I'm going to say career in spiritualism or opening up. You may, whether it's getting really colorful dreams or trying to identify what's going to make you feel comfortable, whether you express it to a few people or keep it to yourself, something like that. But I feel like you're going to be very career oriented or focused on like your family or you and career more than you're going to worry about like letting a love situation mess with your head or mess with you at all. This is what it makes me feel like for Pisces. Is small TV here or did she go to bed? Is small TV up in the house? I don't know if she's here. I don't think I saw her, but I didn't look much. Is small TV? Oh. Okay. Let's go. Anything else for Pisces? We'll finish strong for Pisces. Anything else for Pisces? Is she here though? That like I've asked like 5 times. The 10 of Pentacles, the Ace of. I'm done. There's not much more I have to say. Career investments are going to be what you really are. I'm not going to say solely focused on, but focus. It's almost like I'm going to focus on career or bettering my own position. Let's see if you get anything else. I want to see what else I could say. I came out first. I came out second. I'm not going to be upset about the endings of a situation, or I'm over them. I am curious. I feel like you have that curiosity of making a new connection. I do feel like you would like to see the stability, the 4 of Wands, and start putting the work and effort towards it. I just get it. Might be a while. Might be a while before you come across that bridge or you see that happen. Keep your heart open to any possibilities, whether I'm right or wrong. But don't let anybody lie to you, and trust your intuition through and through. Trust yourself with your intuition. Take care of yourself, and if anything emotionally upsets you, focus on the victories you want to have, and don't focus on the things that emotionally upset you. Just remove yourself from that situation. Anything that tries to mess with you while you're trying to, walk down a path that feels right for you, don't let it get to you. I feel like that is a good message. If somebody comes towards you in love, 8 of Pentacles is reversed, the 10 of Wands. I'm going to tell you, I feel like some of you are going to have a decision. Some of you may have a decision where, will I connect with somebody I've already dealt with? Some of you, the answer is a hell no. The King of Swords reverse tells me you're like, nope, absolutely fucking not. Well, some of you are like, pass. Well, while others of you might take it. Wait a minute. Some of you are afraid to emotionally open up or feel like the communication won't last. I do feel like you still have a feeling of connection to this person, though. Why? It could be a scenario where you just wanted to see happiness happen in your life. I don't think small TV's here. I mean, she probably would have shown up by now. Small TV, are you here? Small TV, are you here? Thank you, Alicia. And thank you, everybody. Everybody that's in here. Thank you. Anybody that watches, I want to say thank you. All right. I was going to give a couple readings out, but I don't know if I want to do anymore. It's already 10 o'clock. I got to get up early. I got to get up real early, so I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed these readings. I hope you remember to hit the like button on the way out. Should I do a little collective? Should I do a little collective? What's the collective message? What's the collective message? For whoever watches this now or later, what is the collective message? What do you want to say to everybody? Okay, that landed first. I always go with what I see fall first. Okay. So a lot of people had to not let things upset them. Kind of strive for balance or look the other way when it came to situations. I feel like if they felt stuck on a situation, they had to acknowledge, I don't need to be stuck. The 5 of Swords, I can let go. 10 of Swords, I'm not going to let things emotionally burden me. Things that might have made you feel like it was, putting you in quicksand or burying you in the ground. I feel like you said, fuck that. Let me put the work and effort into stability, into myself. I would like love to show up. I would like love to show up, though. I would love a true love connection. For me to meet somebody and they make me smile, I make them smile, and it sticks around. There's a strong, I want this now energy here. Clarify anything you can for the collective. Show me something. The Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here? You may want that, or your heart may feel ready for it. It may just have, I feel like it's a matter of patience. The 8 of Pentacles makes me feel like it may not be there right now, but it doesn't mean it can't show up for whoever's really wanting to see this show up in their life. Love, all right? Here we go. Show me something else. I'm done. Give it time, because love's going to show up. I feel like you're going to get that option. I feel like that decision's made for you. I feel like I'm getting help from the universe telling you this. I feel like you're going to end up with the love like I'm telling you. I'm not fucking this thing up. I'm leaving it there. I feel like you're going to get that. I feel like you just got to be patient and believe. Don't let things upset you. I'm telling you, don't let them upset you. Do not be that person that's emotionally upset on the couch. Don't do it. Do everything else. Express how you feel to yourself. Be there for who you need to be there for. Especially be there for yourself right now. And just let things, the turn of events show you something you may not have been expecting. Because I feel like that's how it's going to manifest for not every single person, but a good amount of people. I feel like it's just going to be there one day. And they're going to be like, damn, yeah. King of Wands, the communication is probably going to be hot and sexy at first, or stay that way. It may take a little bit of trusting it and putting the work into it. Something about trust and work, I'm feeling like that's going to be important. And that not fearing, you can't fear this. This is not something you're supposed to fear, collective. You're just supposed to trust this. This is what I'm going to give you. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you all enjoyed these readings. I am going to get out of here. If you like the content, please subscribe to the channel. I don't like to ask. I don't want to sound like I'm begging. I hate to ask for shit because it makes me feel like I'm killing my pride. I have a lot of pride. My ego's not that big. My pride's huge. So it's hard for me to ask for shit. If you like the content, subscribe. I am trying to work through that pride bullshit problem. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked Ghostface.
Peter Griffin signing off. See you later.
See you later, ladies. Bye. Good night.